Watch our Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it's about that time. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Jeff, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rick. Good morning, everybody. Man, Rick, listen, this is a crazy important weekend to me. And as I think about the fact that George Floyd was a father and Rayshard Brooks was a father, and as a girl dad of 21-year-old daughter, I continue to go to sleep with Breonna Taylor on my mind. And as we as a people, Rick, continue to add to these list of names of our brothers and sisters, we recognize just the fact that they are our family and their sons and daughters and their mothers, and many of them have fathers and are fathers. And I just want to be in a place, man, where for a moment, Rick, I put all of that on pause for a second, and I just want to speak life. I want to speak life into the fathers out there, the brothers who have leaned in since COVID, taking advantage of the time to homeschool and do hair and create new moments to build legacy. And I want to celebrate the brothers that were less of a dad than they wanted to be last year. Right. And in their imperfection have challenged themselves to be more present and redefine how they show up as fathers. I want to acknowledge men in co-parenting relationships, working to build healthy spaces, whether the relationship with mom is amazing or is challenging, understanding that every time we affirm our children's mothers, whether we're married or not, we affirm our children. Right. I want to take this moment just to say we need you and we need to see you. And I want to say thank you to the platforms like Black Men Can and Dad Gang and Black Fathers, Strong Black Fathers, and brothers like Belief in Fatherhood, who are really, in a way, not just changing the narrative of Black fathers, but lifting the images of everyday men who don't think it's extraordinary for them to do what fathers are supposed to do. Right. They just want to be extraordinary as they do it. I miss the hell out of my father, Rick. And I think about the fact that the first time I came on your show after you invited me on was right after he passed. I think about you and your grandfather. I think about my grandfather. But I recognize, brother, that they live in me as I father Madison and Miles and Malcolm and Baldwin and Garvey. And I do this at the same time that I'm inspired by dads like you, Rick, and Rock T, and my brother Shaka Single and Wes Moore and Chris Classic, my dear friends George Rice and Malik Hubbard and Al Bannister and Sean Tucker. And I mention those people, Rick, because it's not the superstar dads or the influencer dads that are the ones that are making the biggest impact on us all the time. It's the brothers who we know are doing it because nobody is watching but they babies. And I just want us in a real way to celebrate those men in a new way this year. Let us use Father's Day as a moment to raise the bar on how we see and recognize and celebrate dads. I told you, Rick, that I started a company called Journesy where we created a bag just for Black dads. And I want to gift one. I want to gift one to a young dad, somebody you all know that is crazy showing up, even though they don't know what the hell they're doing. They are giving everything they have with everything they don't have. I want you to share their story with me. I want you to hit me at Jeff's Nation or at Journesy on IG and tell me about them. But Rick, my challenge to us in this year is for us to be more present as fathers than we've ever been, recognizing that our time with our babies is more important than anything else, that we give love just with the most gangster way possible. Like, let yourself feel every feeling with the feelings that you feel uncomfortable about feeling, feel those with your baby. Because as they begin to see us feel, they get a better sense of the humanity in men. And then the last thing is build. Every single solitary thing we should be doing should be about building legacy for our babies so that when we are gone, not only do they remember our voice and our touch, but they will be able to see what we built with them in mind. Those are 3 things I got for you, Rick. I appreciate you. Happy Father's Day to you, brother. I absolutely love you. I hope that you get loved on this weekend by all the babies you take care of. And
Thank you, Jeff.
I appreciate you, man.
Hey, man, we love you too, Jeff, and happy Father's Day, man. I got all of my grown nieces and my niece husband and kids that's not biologically mine that I raised, helped raise. The fact that some of them did not have a father and some of them did not have a mother. And we just all just going to do something simple and just go to the beach this weekend. My grandson and all of my kids. I hadn't seen my daughter since February because she's at Baylor University. And just a blessing just to be with them. I woke up this morning just thanking God, just like, God, thank you just for this day. Just thank you for the opportunity of just I'm getting a chance to experience my nieces and nephews and have been a father figure to a lot of the fatherless, and some appreciated it and respected and all, trying to be with me this weekend. And I'm focused on that, and I thank God for the legacy of my wonderful, awesome grandfather, Ernest Smiley. And it's emotional. It's just so. Thank you so much, Jeff, man. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. And we're gonna be all over Father's Day tomorrow. I'm really excited about that, y'all. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.